One of the notes I have here on you that I wanted to chat with, and obviously we talked about it a little bit with cruise ships and stuff, but you have just the ultimate experience, even as still a young artist, let's be real, of playing so many different types of venues, from obviously on stage shows, we got casinos, festivals, cruise ships, clubs, restaurants, operas. I imagine you've probably performed in churches and maybe
Yeah.
even busked at times. Um, what do you think this experience has done for you as an artist? Like just having the variety of different places you've played.
It's honestly just helped me, like what we were just talking about earlier, be present in the moment and live where you are right now. Like if you're playing at a bar or playing at, a Girl Scout community fundraiser, I don't know, like whatever you're playing, just be present in that moment. And I think that's the most important thing. I mean, even when you're having conversations with people at the merch table after the show, be present in that moment and soak that in, absorb what you're hearing, listen to these people talk and tell their story. And it's like, that's the most important thing to me. Just be present.
Yeah. And what's the question? Like, are you reading the room? Like, or like, obviously, I imagine you're gonna have a kind of a pre-planned set list, but you bring that pre-planned set list into a room. Sometimes the set list is not going to fit the room, and you know it right away, right? So you have to
Yeah.
read the room. Or how good are you at adjusting to what the room is telling you?
So, when I used to play down on Broadway a lot, I feel like I've learned over time to adjust to the room. But I feel like the last couple years playing these festivals and just playing our shows, I feel like I want people to love our music so much. So I feel like if they don't like it, then they just don't like it. But like, I'm not going to play a Garth Brooks song
Mhm.
at my show. I'm just not. Like, I mean, I will for $100, but like, I don't. It's not really what I do. So I do try to make sure that the set list I put together has a lot of like all of my influences in it, like Led Zeppelin
Mhm.
or Fleetwood Mac, Tom Petty, and I try to make the set list around the music that we're putting out. So
Yeah.
all of my original music pretty much is the same as those rock influences
I
and
love that.
country and
That's
yeah.
so smart, and I feel like there's there's man, country music is so full of what I call traditionalists, right? That they
Yeah.
just get so mad when there's a different vibe in their country, right? And it just never makes
Yes.
sense to me because like
Yeah.
um I used to be that way myself. I'll keep it real. Like I didn't like pop in my country. Boy, was I wrong. I was so wrong because we have to grow
Yeah.
as a genre. And I mean, the traditional country of the 60s is different than the traditional country of the 90s because
Yep.
there's more influences in the 90s version. That doesn't make it
Yeah.
any less traditional, right? But do you get that kind of pushback from audiences because you're never going to be 100% country, and I don't feel like you're ever going to be 100% rock because of where you grew up and who your influences are. Is there pushback
Yeah.
sometimes?
I don't think so. I mean, I think honestly, if we do get a request for, Johnny Cash, Merle Haggard, Patsy Cline, whatever, we're gonna take that song and we're gonna rock it up.
And you're spinning
And
it.
that
Yeah,
was
you're going to put your
over.
spin on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great. I mean, you have to do it that way because I
Yeah.
mean, there's nothing better than like, if you got a Folsom Prison Blues, which everybody plays, but you put
Yeah.
your Casey Johns version of that on there, man, if you hit it right, that will get more attention, especially in today's age of social media and stuff like that,
Yeah.
than an original. Right or wrong, that's going to happen just because it will. It's a song people have heard before, right? And um,
Absolutely.
but it's a risk too because you could put a bad version of it out there, right? So
It is for sure. You know what? I trust. I've been playing with the boys in the band for so long, man. Like anytime we get a request, we'll just if we don't know it, we just won't play it. We've gone through the Broadway days of like
yeah,
people will come up and say, "Hey, can you play this?" And if sometimes we'll fake our way through it, but we've gone through those days and we've all discussed as a band. If we don't know it, we're not going to pull out our iPhones to try to learn it on stage. Like we're just not going to do it. If we
yeah,
don't know it, just don't do it. Like
yeah. No, that's
it's not
smart anyway. Yeah, that's smart
yeah, it's
anyway.
just not
Um,
but
you mentioned earlier that you're about to head down to Key West, and almost another glitch moment there. That you're heading down to Key West, but you're going to be playing multiple shows right during the week. just going back there night after night. We mentioned talking
Yeah.
about set lists earlier. What does that look like for that kind of setup where you're on a long run at the same venue over a course of a week? How different are the shows?
It's actually a lot different than our like 90-minute original show. We definitely still do our 90 minutes in that 4 hour span. And honestly, it's not even a full 4 hours. I'd probably say it's a good three and a half. But we put like our 90-minute show like right in the middle of that. And then we'll start with a couple covers that we love. And then we'll end the night with a bunch of rock covers we love. And we honestly like the Key West gigs are like so much fun. We just like, we goof off with the audience and, we talk to the audience about what kind of music they like. And I don't know, we connect in a different way on those types of gigs than we would like I don't know, a quick like 30-minute original gig.
Yeah. I had a really
Because
good
you can
friend.
spend that time.
Yeah. And I feel like if you want people to come back, you have to tell them, look, come back tomorrow night. It's going to be different.
Yes,
And if they
yes,
come back and then the show is even a little bit the same, there's other performers in Key West that night that they can go see. And
definitely. And the cool thing about Key West, I feel like, is it's a constant rotating vibe of people. I mean,
it is.
the first half of the week is going to be way different than the last half of the week.
Yep. Yeah, I had a really good friend. He's passed now, but he had a residency on Duval Street for over 30 years.
Wow.
So he's pretty damn famous down there in Key West. Anytime I go
Definitely.
down there, I can just mention his name and pretty much go wherever I want.
Who, who was it?
His name is Yankee Jack.
Oh, I don't know him, but I bet I'm sure everybody knows him down there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to ask around.
I forget the name of the place he played at, but it was on Duval, and I mean he was from Massachusetts, and he was pretty legendary in Massachusetts. Open for all the legends, Loretta and Conway and Eddie Rabbit and everybody. I mean, that's how I met him was up in Massachusetts, and when he got divorced, he moved down to Key West, and his moniker, he was a big dude, heavy set guy. He said the biggest thing ever to hit Key West was on all of his album covers. Um,
Wow.
yeah, what a life that guy had, man. Just
I mean, talk about a great retirement too. That's what I want to do when I
oh
retire.
yeah,
Move down
over
to
30 years, and like he had that first career up north. He's in the New England Country Music Hall of Fame. Like that's how big he was up north, and then went down south and just killed it down there too. He was kind of like a Jimmy Buffett, like a mix of Jimmy Buffett and like Weird Al. Like he had a lot of like funny, off
That's
topic
awesome.
type of songs. Yeah. You can look him up online. He was pretty dope.